Hello friends. The simple present tense. We have seen 2 points. One is how to form the tense. You saw that there are only 2 forms, one with S and the other one without S. And we all also saw that the distribution is only in one place, that is third person singular, you have to add S. As I already told you, I go, you go, we go, they go, but he goes, she goes, it goes, cat goes, dog goes, man goes, woman goes. Clear? Now, according to our method of studying these tenses, well, the third point is negative. How to make the negative or a change in the negative, isn't it? Let's see how to do this. Well, it's very simple. You remember now? See, he is eating. So what did you do? You inserted not in between. He is not eating. So now in this case, he eats. Where will you insert not? You cannot. So first you have to do one thing. You have to insert do. Then it will be like this. He do eats. You have to bring in do. Do, is an auxiliary verb. He do eats. Perfectly alright. But where is the tense marker? The tense marker is here with the second member. And in English, there is a rule. What is the rule? If there are more than one member. See, when you have got he eats, there is only one member, so you add the tense marker here. If you find 2 members in the verb, that is, verb becomes a verb phrase, as in this case, do eats, then the tense marker should be taken from the first member and added to the second member added to the first member. Here we have 2 members here, do eats. So the first member is do, second member is eats. So 2 members, that means you have to take here, add to here. Then that will become does. Spelling, change does and eat. This is how you make the one member verb into two member verb. With one member verb you cannot add not. You have to make it 2 member verb or 2 member phrase, verb. 2 member verb. When there are more than one member, what will happen? The tense marker is taken and added to the first member. Or, very simple language, you can say, the tense is always carried by the auxiliary. Or, the tense marker is always added to the extreme left member of a verb phrase. See, here you can see, I will show this once again. Eats. There is only one member. So tense marker S. By inserting do, you make it 2. When there are 2 members, first one will be, the tense marker will be taken and added to the first member. Or do is an auxiliary, you can also say the same thing by saying that the tense marker is added to the auxiliary. Or another way of saying that is, if there are in a verb phrase, the tense marker is always attached to the extreme left element in the verb phrase. Same thing. I will repeat this. That is very, very important. See, this case, once again, see, a single member verb, you cannot do anything. Single member verb. He eats. You cannot write he not eats. Or you also cannot write he eats not. These are not possibilities in English. So what will you do? You have to take the help of do. And then when you take the help of do, he eats will become he do eats. Now you have two members here. Therefore, the tense marker should be added to the first member. And so you bring it here. Now this is removed from here. Okay, you bring it here. And by spelling change, it becomes he does eat. Because the S is here. Now this fact about attaching the tense marker, you can say like this. One, tense marker is attached to the first member in a verb phrase. So this is what we have done. You made it. Here you have got two members. So what do you do? Take this and add it here, first member. And the first member is an auxiliary. So you can also say, or you can say, tense marker is attached to the auxiliary. So that is same thing. Or you can also say, or another way of saying this is, tense marker is attached to the extreme left element in a verb phrase. So three different ways you can say it, but the fact is the same. Alright, right, very good. I think now that is clear to you. Now what to do? Since you have got two members, now it becomes easy. But then before that there is one more point. What is that point? What is that point? Eats becomes, now we have seen, is equal to does eat. Then what about eat? Eat, same thing. Can't do here. There is nothing here. So you don't do anything here. So do plus eat. In eats, you have this S. So you take it and add to the auxiliary. It becomes does eat. In the case of eat, there is no tense marker. So do inserted, 2 plus 8 becomes do eat. Listen. So when you change the simple present forms of verbs, when you insert do to the simple present forms of a verb, the form with S becomes does eat, and the form without S becomes do eat. Why? Because here there is no tense marker, so here also you don't do anything. But here there is a tense marker, so you add it here. Now, very often students make a mistake. You know what is that? That is it. He does eats. There's he does eats. This is wrong. Why? Because this eats you have already taken. This S already have taken and added here. So if you say does eats, that is what you should say, and very, very wrong, I should say. Yes, very, very wrong. So don't do this. But very often people do this, students do this. Alright, now we are coming back to negatives. Sentence, negative. Negative, he eats. Steps are he, do, eats. And then that is he does eat. This S is taken and added here. E is a spelling. Just as is mango, mangoes. So like this, no? Mango. Then the plural is S. When you add S, it becomes mangoes. ES. Like that. Do, does. When you add S, mango becomes mangoes. So when you add S here, do will become does. DOES. Now it is easy to make the negative. How will you make the negative? Insert not here. Does not eat. And the contracted form is he doesn't eat. Right? Simple. The same with do. So you have got it, they do. So they eat. First this. They eat. Then how will you make the negative? Insert do. That will be they do eat. Then negative will be insert not. They do not eat. Then what will be the contracted form? They don't eat. So that is negative. Understand? Very simple. Yes. So, step by step, if you remember, you have to say there are two forms in the simple present. All the English verbs have only two forms. One is the form without S, the other is with S. This both you have to, to make the negative of both, you have to insert do. When you insert do, it will be do plus. Here also do plus. Now, here we have no tense marker, so no problem. Here there is a tense marker S. So according to the rule, you have to shift it or attach it to the first word. First word is an auxiliary, so you can say auxiliary. First word. Then it becomes DOS. But after O, you have S. Therefore, you have to add a E here. So does eat. And now negative is does not. And here negative is do not. And do not and doesn't. Listen. Listen. Yes. Okay. Now try try making some sentences negative. Let's try. So I sing songs. What will be the negative? I do sing songs. Then I do not sing songs. And the short form is I don't sing songs. That's very easy, no? Isn't it? Now here again, you have got, let's say, you start a class. You start a journey. Okay, that's better. You start a journey. First, next is you do start a journey. And the next will be you do not start a journey. And the shortened form is you don't start a journey. See that? Alright? Simple? Yes. Next one. We begin a lesson. We begin a lesson. Okay? We do begin. So you will ask me from where did you get do? You insert it. Like that, from where did you get not? You insert it. Bring it, take it from outside. Yes. So we do, just as you put sugar in your tea, no? So this is like that. So we do begin a lesson. And then we do not begin a lesson. And after that we don't begin a lesson. Understand? So you have got I, you, we. And let's say they, another one, they, or plural, third person plural. You have got that? They jump into a well. They jump into a well. For playing. It is a very shallow well. Yes. And they do jump into a well. They do not jump into a well. They don't jump into a well. Okay. So we have seen I, you, then we and they. Now we are the third person. Okay? Yes, sir. He lives here. He lives here. He does live here. He does not live here. He doesn't live here. So that's the thing. See how do you proceed now? Lives, lives, does live, does not live, doesn't live. Listen. Yes. Alright. Next one. The cat. The cat chases the rat. The cat chases the rat. The cat, third person singular. The cat chases the rat. The cat does. This S is taken and brought here. Does chase the rat. The cat does not chase the rat. The cat doesn't chase the rat. The cat doesn't. Remember, third person. Yesterday I told you, you go, I go, they go, we go. But he goes. The same way, when you add do, I do go, you do go, they do go, we do go, he does go. She does go. It does go. Why? Because the S is taken and added to the first member of the verb phrase, or to the auxiliary, or to the extreme left element in the verb phrase. Understand? Always you will find this. This is a rule, golden rule. In any tense you can see. And when you develop this further, see more, when you get into tenses like, say, he might have been going. How many members? Might have been going. 4 members in that verb phrase. You will see might have been going, going ing form no tense, have been past participle no tense, have, that's again might have, that is you will say that it is again where infinitive, so no tense, may has become might, because may has become might in the sense that the tense is carried by might. You may not now understand this fully when I say, so that part you leave out, delete, because that has nothing to do here, but just to tell you about how the tense is shifted towards the extreme left element. So this is a wonderful discovery made by Noam Chomsky, that tense markers are always shifted to the extreme left element in a verb phrase. Again, delete it for the time being. Alright. So let us do it like this. Now you can see she. Alright. Let us use sings. Okay? Lucy does do sings. Insertion of do. Now we change. Does sing. Did you see the change here? Yes. And now we said does not sing. And now we say doesn't. Understand? See? Alright? Clear. And again, very often what you do is, we make mistake like this. We will say, he does goes. This happens when you make yes or no question, which will be that wait for 1 or 2 classes to see that. Alright. So here again, what do you want to say? It, okay. It rains. It do rains. By do insertion you get this. By transfer of or S tense marker you get it. Does rain. Spelling does rain. Then does not rain. And then doesn't rain. So that's how you make negative. Alright. So as homework or for play, just for a play game, you can play, make some 10 or 15 sentences and try to rewrite those sentences in the negative. Then you always keep this in your mind. Don't say he does not goes. If you say he does not goes, he does not goes. What is the problem here? The problem is you are doubling this. See this. Because you have already taken this from here and added here. So there's no point in saying goes there. Understand? Right? Or you can say, you should not say it does not rains. Why? Because this S has already been taken and added here. So there is no S here. It does not rain. Or you can say, she does not talks. Wrong, why? Because this S already have taken and added here. She does not talk. Don't say she does not talks. It's a very common mistakes made by children when they start learning English. The point of the S rule as well as the shifting of the S to the auxiliary or the first member of the verb phrase, and then the second member remains without S. Understand? Now suppose I have got a pen here with me. I put it in my pocket. I don't have the pen. And even now I think that I have the pen and start writing. What will happen? Nothing, you can't be able to write it. Isn't it? Already I have put it in the pocket. The same way I have taken from here and added here. So there is no S here. Here the same thing here also. So that point you should remember. That's where very often students make mistake. Understand? So what you should do is take 10 verbs. So simple verbs like work, talk, eat, drink, sing, dance, jump, run, go, come. And then first you make positive sentences. You know what is positive and negative? Already we have seen that. Positive means an yes situation. Negative means a no situation. For example, he runs, means something is happening. He does not run, nothing is happening. That. You got the point? Yes. So take 10 verbs, make 10 sentences, and then rewrite them using nots or make them negatives. And when you make negative third person singular, one thing you should remember, that he does not go. She does not sing. She sings, but she does not sing. He goes, but he does not go. Man cries, man does not cry. Woman laughs, woman does not laugh. Clear? Keep this in your mind. So, till we meet again, bye. Have a nice time. Remember this point.